Hello, and welcome back to Curse on Dice. We're all the way at session 19, which is a lot, actually. But very recently, as of last week's game, in fact, it's so weird that we did two games in 2 weeks, right in a row, on schedule.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I'm trying not to, but it's already out there. But
knock on wood.
I have lots of wood here. Anyway, that sounded so wrong. Moving on. So, when we last left off, the party fought off, I believe it was a total of 30 needle blights, which is fun for me. Yeah, 30 or so. And in addition to druids, they broke one of the druid's staff because they thought it was funny.
No, and burst it against the door.
The needle blights broke it, you're right. But things got really deadly. If I recall correctly, at one point, Stoney was down and Dobin was down.
Yeah.
Was anyone else down at that time?
Sounds about right that Dobin would be down.
Dovin didn't go down. Dovin went down and used his unrelenting rage thingy.
Oh, right.
Relentless endurance.
But hasn't actually gone unconscious since. So this is like the first time you haven't gone out in a fight, dude.
Damn. Maybe I should just not play as Dovin, and then he'll survive his fights.
So, when things got fair and desperate, Dovin dove into the thickets of the Withering Away winery, the vineyards. I don't know why I couldn't remember the word. But he dove into the vineyards that were withering away and tried to hide. And he believes he did very well because Dovin is the sneakiest, if you will recall. Millie really needs a few pointers from him.
You're not worthy, Millie.
In the moments right before the Needleblights attacked Dovin, 2 of the Were-Ravens showed up and kind of saved the day, to be honest. So we'll start off there. As they change from their hybrid form back to the human form, Dovin, it is Davian and Adrian Martikov looking at you and Adrian says, "Are you okay?"
Barely need wine.
We have lots of wine here. Yeah. We'll be happy to give you the wine. And then he turns around to go in and grab wine, and Davian stops him and says, "No, they've likely poisoned it all."
Damn them.
I'm sorry, my friend. We have failed you.
I'm like on the verge of death, and any help would be nice. Ease the pain of even.
Like wine.
Actually, I have a little in my own private wit flask. Here, see if that does the trick.
Dovin's gonna down it. And then, I'm just gonna lay right here. I'm just gonna kind of curl up, lay down, contemplate my decisions.
Wine.
Sorry, what was that?
I said it tastes not quite like wine, or not quite right, but it's wine. It's there.
Dovin's drank blood. As long as there's that little burn from the alcohol, he'll be fine.
So, Millie, how are we gonna get down?
Oh, like this. And Millie will leap off and mid-fall turn into a raven.
Now, see, I can't do that.
The raven will turn into the hybrid form raven and try to carry Stoney down.
It's terrifying.
Roll a DC 12 strength check. Strength athletics check.
13.
How much?
Yeah, thought it might be an 18 for a second. Yeah, it's 13. It's just a flat roll for me. if it's not
So you
athletics.
struggle a bit, but you do get him down fairly safely.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate you.
So you two land next to Krevin, who is sitting amidst a bunch of thorny vines.
We have to fight Strahd. Can't we just leave? Millie, do you know the way out of this place, please?
Well, actually, that's a funny conversation I've been meaning to have with you two. Maybe later. And Millie will start walking towards Dovin.
What did she say before she started walking towards Dovin?
Funny story. That is a conversation I've been meaning to have with you two. And then she'll start walking towards Dovin.
There was a way out this whole time.
Is Krevin broken inside yet?
Oh, he's beyond broken. He's reached a whole new stage of broken. It's token now. Torn and broken.
Oh. Well, can we have that conversation now?
Huh?
Can we have that conversation now?
Soon. And I start jogging towards Dovin.
So yeah, Millie's like running away at this point around the corner of the house.
Get back here and tell me how to get out of this fucking
To be
place.
fair, Dovin was really fucked up the last time Millie saw him.
Very true.
I mean, he's still brutally
Like a
fucked up.
stiff wind could come out of the wrong direction and knock him unconscious, and so she feels like she should be there for that.
Speaking of which, roll a dexterity check, Dovin. No, I'm just kidding.
Say Dovin could sneeze and die.
Do it.
Smack your head against a tree.
No, he
That's
just
great.
too hard. And then, unconscious Dovin. I guess he's gonna bleed out now.
Somebody pats him on the back a little too emphatically.
Look at you, Kevin.
Good thing Rotan's not
Kevin
here.
is chasing Millie.
To be fair, 1 damage is the most Millie could do punching somebody.
I can
To
do a
be
lot
fair,
more.
most of my characters, they try to punch and they try to do damage. The most they can do is 0 damage.
That was my Eek if he wasn't a monk. He had 8 strength that whole campaign.
Strength's overrated. Definitely the dump stat.
It is if you're a monk.
Yeah. Who needs strength?
Onward
Wrong.
to great friends and victory.
So,
How do we get out of here? Tell me.
How do we get
Is
out
Ron-
of here?
Millie's right.
Only walking.
Doppler effect. So, as you round the corner to the back of the house, you see Dovin lying amidst the vineyard, still just laying on his back and with a flask that's not his laying next to him.
Millie's mildly worried until she sees the flask, and then she's like, oh, no, everything's fine. And we'll start walking.
Everything is not fine, Millie.
Everything what?
To quote the Lego movie, everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Everything is awesome when you're living in a dream. Sorry, I had to finish it.
If you didn't, I was gonna.
We can now move on. We've finished the ritual. Cthulhu has been summoned. The game has served its point. Fertagan, Cthulhu. May his
Alright, I'm
darkness.
gonna go hit worship our new overlords. It's been fun, guys.
Next week, same time?
So yeah, Krevin, as you're chasing down Millie, you're around the corner, you see Dovin laying there, and you see 2 of the Mardikovs standing next to him.
Damn it, Dovin.
Stony's just calmly walking after them both.
Okay, I'll heal Dovin.
Gauntlet.
Huh?
You're like tweaking your gauntlet as you walk around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Between all
Dovin.
the acid and the fire, you know, gotta do some kind of maintenance.
Oh. It'll be done.
Give me 1 second, guys. The dog's gotta go outside. That's why they're making noise now.
My puppies. My puppies. Be a pain in the ass, puppies.
I know he's an asshole. Aren't you, Guardian?
I'll do my best to encourage his terrible behavior from here.
He's just staring at him from top of the steps. He does not like coming downstairs. He will not come down here. I don't know why.
My dog just doesn't do stairs at all.
You know, if I had a basement that my dog wasn't willing to go into, I might not go into that basement either.
I live in it. The basement's my room.
That is unfortunate.
I don't have much of a choice. You hear this? Listen to everyone scream upstairs. Shows the path that shows lesser two evils.
So, Davian looks at you all and says, which of you are the leader? And then he sees Stoney's like calm demeanor. He says, it must be you.
What?
He says, you small, you're not a child, are you?
No. I'm 40.
You must be a halfling then. Listen,
Oh.
Billy looks insulted by that. Clearly the nose proportions are different.
well, whatever you are.
I'm a
My
gnome.
friend.
Here's a gnome.
Well, my friend, I must ask you a favor. It's kind of a big favor here.
What's the favor?
Other than clearing out the winery for us. Thank you so much, by the way.
Well, you're welcome.
And that's when you all realize once again that the winery is in fact on fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So did I till just now.
You got buckets.
Well, let's see. I'm not much help with that.
In the building, we have buckets. Right around where the fire is.
Yeah,
Is
that
your
was not terrible.
wine flammable, or is it not strong enough for that?
No, it was not not flammable. But they poison, boom, and there's like an explosion from the back of the building. Well, be the front of the building from where you're standing.
Well, it wasn't flammable.
It wasn't flammable. No.
Jared, no.
Where did your half-orc friend go?
Oh, he's just over there. He's gonna take a nap for a while.
Dobin's like covered with like dirt as a blanket.
Sorry,
There he
guys,
is.
I just glitched out for a sec.
So they're just standing there, kind of watching their home burn down because there's nothing else they can do.
You don't have a well? Any access? Like, how did you make your wine?
There is a well, and they turn over and they both begin running over to the well.
The well's on fire too somehow. Well's on fire.
Asmodeus himself is climbing out of
The water, and the bucket of water starts.
Yeah. Turns the lava on the way out.
As far as Dovin's concerned, the wine is poisoned, so who needs it anymore? That building.
Keep it alive stakes.
You killed a lot of plant creatures to get that wine.
Adrian says, "But this is the only place." His hand in his head. This is the only place where we can still make wine. There is nowhere else in Barovia.
I'm getting up.
So, could you try to contain the fire for an hour?
For an hour? Listen, our home's about to be gone in like less than 5 minutes.
All right, yeah, you go.
Adrian starts running back and forth with a bucket of water and throwing it at the fire in general, but it's not doing anything.
Maybe we'll turn into hybrid back, and we'll start doing it with her road speed. You know, the whole bonus action dash. Because she can do 150 versus their 100.
How many buckets are outside?
Just the one. Just the one directly attached to the well.
We should probably set that.
What about your acid? It's not.
Do you know what would help? If it rained right now, guys.
It would.
Okay, Krevin drops his name. Just this once. Please.
So you're praying?
Yes, please. I've been put through hell. Just one good thing today. Save these people fucking wandering.
So, Krevin, you hear from deep within the recesses of your mind a familiar voice, the one you know, the one that sent you here.
I mean, the one I got earlier.
Yeah. And it says, I told you. I keep changing my voice, but I cannot help you. There is no help where you are. Try using the dirt.
Using the dirt. God says.
And then the voice stops.
Pull back down. And he got back up.
My bad, guys. My connection's not the best right here.
Well, if he says the dirt. Stony
You ever see the man lose?
Stony presses the inside of his attack and starts using it.
I'm sorry, you're doing what?
He's using each hand and his own two hands to fling dirt at the house.
Just like at the house in general?
I'm throwing it at the fire because the god said to use dirt.
See, you didn't hear the god. You heard
it.
All right, why not? So you're just flinging dirt at the house. Most of it is just like clumps with grass in it, whole. It just kind of slaps against the side of the house. Shoot a few pieces in there.
Is this help?
The fire turns to a more white color.
Oh, this is not helping.
So my one-man bucket brigade is doing nothing.
Time for you guys to move.
You're slowing the flames, but you're not stopping it altogether.
Well, considering none of us are druids at 5th level, this house is gone. Melee flies on.
Yeah, you basically just watch it burn.
Stoney's gonna keep throwing dirt because Kevin's used to dirt.
Every time you throw dirt, you roll a perception check, Stoney.
At least we don't have to worry about it.
You are muted, my friend.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah, never mind. So, yeah, the house slowly but surely burns to the ground.
You guys could build another.
Davian is just kind of staring off in the distance. He goes, "Yes, if we get our seeds back." It's kind of what I was getting at. You see, the DM, the God in the Sky, has to reread this real quick. Well, you see, our vineyard only grows so prosperously here in Barovia, where there's no sunlight, because we have 3 magical stones that help the vineyard grow. One
So far.
One was stolen 10 years ago. The one that made our champagne, and we don't have a clue where that one went.
If we find it, we'll bring it back. To you.
In exchange, Dovin gets one.
Kevin, I like you even more now. Great idea.
Well, someone needs something on us.
I'm trying to remember where the second one went.
Well, where did
Another one was dug up 3 weeks ago, and we believe it may have been at the behest of Baba Lazaga. And a few days ago, when these things showed up, we think those druid people, and he points at the dead guy on the ground, we believe they took it to Yesterhill, where the druids reside.
Do you have direction?
Follow the signs?
Even with the seeds, before you can do it. With all your supplies.
That's the thing, is their magic.
Oh,
We
yeah.
usually give them-
How are you going to turn them into wine?
Well, there is an old-fashioned way of doing these things that involves crushing the grapes with their feet. What's that?
I don't think Rod's in the line.
I'm being attacked by a vicious puppy. Sorry.
For someone so smart, hella stupid.
Just so the internet knows, I don't know if I've showed him on one of our games yet, but this is my faithful companion. He does not like sitting still because, well, puppy. Go get candy. Go get her.
Anyway. Here?
I don't know how much you want. Put it on there. I do the same shit.
I kind of need to fix this. You're muted, Zach.
He says, "Oh yeah, I have no idea what that is or what you would need to fix it."
Just time. Like the rest of the day.
I mean, we kind of don't have a building left.
Do you have like a barn or a silo?
A what?
A barn or a silo?
Yeah, kind of what you see there is what we have. Well, what we had anyway.
Oh. Well, we found it. There for a while.
You found a what? You're really choppy today, Connor.
We found a place down there for a while.
What is it called?
Argynvost.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That place is haunted.
It's also empty.
Counterpoint. I think we will go back to Valaki and stay at the Blue Water Inn because that seems like a safer idea.
You could stay at Argynvost.
There was a cool beacon.
Just like watch out for fighters.
I'm sorry, look over what? I see spiders every day.
Millie, did we kill all the spiders?
Probably.
Never mind what I said.
Yeah, no, I think I'm still going. I think I'm still taking the family to the Blue Water Inn. I hear the carnival's in town anyway.
Oh yeah, that carnival kind of let loose a wildcat that killed a lot of people.
And as such, we'll probably have to leave town.
He just shakes his head. He says, "Gods, I hate Barovia so much."
Guys don't care.
I think that's the point.
The gods said to use dirt. Didn't work.
Yeah, your god sucks. Like A for effort, but D- at best for actual efficacy.
A part of Kevin one.
P.S. It's so much fun being here.
Dovin votes we go where there's wine.
So after a while,
Probably get them back after we
well, after a while, Davian Markov rounds up his family. We all turn into the Raven form and fly off to the east.
Wait, you could just.
You cut out in the.
Wait, you could just stay the night. It's on the way. We just passed it on the way to this line.
It is technically yes. Mikhail, did you actually take your map out of the book?
It doesn't unfold all the way.
I know. I'm getting mine framed at some point.
So
Because otherwise it will be destroyed.
Anymore.
I say we sleep here and deal with the hill thing tomorrow. It's closer than Valaki by a good amount.
Millie would not know that.
Millie's been to Valaki and pointed the hill out.
Millie has never been to the hill.
But they pointed the hill out.
Oh, you're right. Well, they pointed to the signs that give you.
They pointed to the sign on the singular road that goes to the hill. Like it's not a far jump for anybody who's not 7.
And not Stony.
That moment when the wizard's the dumb one.
See, Stony is smart when it comes to making things, but not making decisions.
Millie's the opposite side. But yeah, I say we sleep here.
Is there a structure left in the vineyard?
No. No, we're just completely surrounded by woods.
Damn, I keep dropping out.
Woods and decaying vines.
Yeah, I just really don't want to sleep out there. So I feel like we'd be safest setting up a camp here and doing watches.
Yeah, probably.
I'm down. Delvin just lays down wherever he's standing.
Stony sits down next to Gauntlets.
I'm assuming he didn't give Martin Khan his flask back.
Delvin didn't give it back unless he asked, so.
Nope.
Dovin can do a flask.
It's a special.
And it's called alcoholism.
So I just want to point out that this map of Wallaki is actually bigger than my hometown.
That's not saying much.
Nice.
Because Ryrie's only a half mile wide and a half mile long.
Yeah, mine's bigger than that.
I don't know how big my hometown is.
Graduate.
Graduate.
Two.
So we've come to the conclusion that we are taking a long rest here.
And you do so.
Then you can have your fucking conversation.
Please ignore me while I make some rolls. Just go ahead and have conversation as you take your long rest.
So as Dovin will remember, we had a friend. Her name was Sid. And she, well, being from the same place as me and him were, was technically from here. Now, so far as what you know, that doesn't technically jive without you understand this place, correct?
That is correct, yes.
That means somebody took her out.
Yes.
So what I've been hiding is technically there's another way out beyond what I assume is just murdering Strahd. And the reason I've done this is because I just kind of really want to kill Strahd.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like he has shat on me a lot.
Like, literally? Because that's kind of gross.
No, just killed friends.
Oh. Yeah, I knew a guy like that once. He's not alive anymore. Oh no, we have a Frogus and Mikhail.
That's how you take care of it.
Oh, hey.
I just cut out what happened.
Stony said, "Oh, I knew a guy like that once before."
Okay, so after that, good. Yeah, that's the short of it. I would assume it has something to do with the gypsy type people who move around this place all the time. Madame Eva seemed to know a hell of a lot more than she was letting on.
Could be that.
You didn't meet Madame Eva. That's the other thing. She gave us a fortune. And we've been to one place that fortune talked about, but there's two other places that were mentioned that we haven't looked at. One being that temple in the cold ass mountains that I really don't want to go to, and the other something about a mad dog's tomb, which doesn't ring any bells for me really.
Do you think Argenflargen was a mad dog?
No, Argenflargen was actually a different part of the different part.
Quick point of order, Stony. Where you're from, there was also a place called the Mad Dog's Tomb, but you don't think it's related.
That's funny.
I'm glad you clarified with saying that she told you to go places, because I thought you meant fortune like a lot of money, like this guitar is. And then Stony's front of the gauntlet would pop off. And
if I remember right, what we would find there would be most interesting to you, because it was a tome of some kind, if I remember correctly. Some kind of book.
I like books.
You do like your books. I don't know much about books, but I think it was related to Strahd. Not sure.
That sounds like a very interesting read.
Ava was very vague with her help, unfortunately.
You know, for someone that wants to help, that seems very counterintuitive.
I agree. Yeah, don't remind me. Reasons Millie wants to kill Strahd.
Reason 101. You thought.
Can you actually read, Millie?
Not very well.
Do you want help? I can read good.
Maybe if we ever have time.
Okay.
Currently busy, I guess, trying not to die for the next little while.
Yeah, that's pretty decent reason.
Maybe after that we can actually put effort towards improving ourselves.
Oh, do you want to see something really neat?
Go for it.
So Sonia is going to have the mage hand put the guitar on the ground. He's going to put one finger on the top of it. He's going to have his mage hand strum it. And then the mage hand will freak the hell out and fall to the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been doing that for a while, but I think I'm figuring out how to avoid doing that.
Millie's looking at the hand. Is it twitching like it's in pain?
Yeah. And it's even more unsettling.
Can it feel?
I mean,
Also, you might want to remember, now I gotta clarify real quick, Stony. Is your mage hand like with the gauntlet like disattaching and doing its own thing, or is it like an actual spectral mage hand?
it's disconnecting. Like it's the front of the hand popping off. And then floating because magic. And then Stony will lay the guitar down and put the hand back on his hand. And we do have a clone.
Activity issues and loud dog.
You know, it's really weird. I think this is making my voice magic instead of my hands and gauntlet.
Say what? That made absolutely no sense. So repeat it in a way that I can understand.
So I think this, Stony puts one hand on the guitar, is making what comes out of my mouth magic instead of my gauntlet.
So you're telling me this entire time your gauntlet has been magic?
I mean, what else do you think it was?
Mind blown.
Millie looks like she has to reevaluate some things.
You actually like wake Dovin back up when you say that?
I might nudge him and be like, Dovin, his glove is magic.
Remember the last two people that you knew? The last two people that you knew that knew magic here in Barovia, mysteriously disappeared.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I haven't had a good track record with magic users.
Don't tell him.
One disappeared, and then another disappeared, and then one died.
That's fine. I've been through a lot.
The one that died was actually right before we met you. It was strangely right after.
Oh, was that the body that Dovin was carrying?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, I won't end up like that. I'll be a much smaller package. You won't have to put me on his shoulders.
That's true.
Who said you're worth carrying?
I mean, you could at least sell this for scrap.
True, I'm kidding. I love you, Stony.
I love you too, Dovin. He pats his head.
All right.
I'm terrified that you people are my only friends.
Huh? No, the echo got me a little bit. Sorry.
I say I'm both honored and terrified that you people are my only friends.
Dovin, I'm gonna yell. It's like, Kraven, shut up.
You know,
I'm not surprised.
I think I feel a similar way. That's a strangely apt way of putting it. So who's taking first watch?
I guess I will.
Revan's got it.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm dying, so I'm sleeping.
I'll heal Dovin right quick. You'll regain 8 hit points right quick, so go ahead.
Yay.
Are you using the Asimar trait for that healing?
Yeah.
I think you did it on Stony earlier.
Yeah.
She did. You have to wait until after your lunch.
Damn you, Kevin.
Blame Tony.
If you want me to take the first watch, I might be in a little bit better shape.
I still have over half my hit points, so I'm fine.
You're good then. Yeah, no, fuck you. You take first watch.
Okay, as your allies fall asleep, you guys go ahead and get comfy. But Krevin, first off, I need you to make a Constitution DC 14 save.
Okay, Constitution save.
Yes.
Plus 2, that is 14.
What did I say the DC was? 14?
Yes.
Okay. Damn, I was going to make it 15 too. So you managed to stay awake. Your eyes get really heavy at some points, but you kind of pinch yourself or readjust or get up and circle around the camp a couple times to wake back up.
Let's protect my horrible friends.
Must protect my horrible friends is kind of the tagline of this campaign. Yeah, I think I have a name for our next session. Now, Krevin, as you finally sit down by a rock, you guys never said you made a fire, so you're just sitting down by a rock and watching over everything. From out of the vineyard walks a ghastly, not ghastly, sorry, that's the wrong word for it, but a radiantly shiny humanoid form. It's surrounded in light. Its face you can't even see. Brandon's not paying attention. This is important shit.
There's a shiny human approach.
These are important things.
Okay, go on.
Is it shiny like light off of it, or shiny like
Shiny as in like a light's radiating off of this humanoid.
Damn, I can't add it.
So, as soon as Brandon's ready, we'll continue.
So Zach, a quick question about interact with other planes. Do they work in Barovia?
I need you to repeat that question.
Do things that interact with other planes of existence work in Barovia at all?
Not in Barovia, except for the banishment spell.
Gotcha.
In fact, I believe that's one of the spells Strahd has.
Doesn't banishment just send them off to their home plane? Isn't that the exact opposite of what he wants most of the time?
Not necessarily.
Just Ultra does the demi plane. Like the temporary demi plane. I think it's one of the spells affected by the dark powers.
Yeah, there's a lot of spells that get twisted and warped in Barovia.
Yeah, my favorites, mate.
My favorite effect is things that are celestial becomes.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
I was
So, Brandon, Krevin, this figure walks up to you and he's radiating holy light off of it, and its face is shining so brightly that you can't see a face. In full robes. So he walks up to you and he kind of sits down on a rock next to you. It says, Krevin, it's the voice of your god, and he says, "You're doing well. You're doing well. You're protecting your friends very well. Are you concerned for yourself here in Baroque?"
Well, I watched my best friend for almost their life die right in front of me. His soul is trapped here. I swear this is the most unkept team in all existence. And every time I fight someone, I nearly die.
Well, you see, you're going through your trials. Do you not wish to ascend to a higher in the ranking of?
I came here because I was ordered to at the request. I was happy in my current positions.
But if you complete your mission, you will increase your station in the seven heavens.
That'd be nice. You guys literally sent me to hell.
No, that's where you were before here, if you'll recall.
Are you appearing to me? Are you appearing? Not trying to be rude. I'm a little curiosity.
What's that?
Why is he? I'm asking why he's appearing to me now. I like to enter this world.
Do not worry about these matters. I'm here to speak to you. That's my only purpose here. So, your mission has changed. We now worry a little more about. We worry a little more about bringing you back safely. And the only way to really do that is for you to surrender your friends to Strahd. You see, he does not intend to harm them. In fact, he intends to. You want a what?
Make an insight check. Something about that. Change the mission in the middle.
Okay, go ahead.
Especially after he literally just said, "I am both honored and terrified to call you my friends."
Plus 2, 16.
You can't tell. You'd think it's being honest.
It's being honest.
Mm-hmm. As far as you know, it's being honest. Now, it continues, though. It says, Strahd does not intend to harm them. In fact, he plans to give them immortality, which is, in fact, a gift. We no longer see any need to interfere in these mortal affairs. Once you turn your friends over to Count Strahd, or, well, Count Zarovich, you will have completed your mission. You'll be able to return home and further your station.
One question.
Yeah.
Why do you not look different?
I do not understand your question.
I learned that here in Barovia, everything holy, be it deity or not, appears demonic. Product, evil.
He waves his hand before you can even finish and says, I'm above such curses. You should know this.
Both the gods and subject this curse, didn't they?
R2 randomly appears in the back.
Hold the same R2.
So, he says, those are the old gods. They've lost their power. Have faith, young one, and do as we bid you. And with a flash of bright white light, it disappeared.
Somehow this does not feel right in Krevin's mind. I'm going to ponder this overnight until my watch is over. Hear me?
Who do you wake? Yeah, who do you wake up for second?
Well, Dovin was unconscious, so maybe I'll wake up Millie next.
So you spend about 40 minutes doing that.
Millie,
Oh,
not awake any longer.
you look like you saw a ghost.
Oh, I saw my god.
Yeah, same thing, really.
Oh yeah, a ghost.
It's weird though. He wasn't affected by this place.
Well, is this not what he always looked like?
It should look like me, you know, when I take off the cat mask.
Ah, I forgot about that.
Oh, at least someone has.
God damn, there's a... Please put the mask back on.
Yes, make him try again.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but that we need to get out of it.
At this point, Krevin just kind of cries himself to sleep, blood leaking everywhere, all over the ground.
We'll
It's
make
just
it again, Robin, I swear. Wait, we get all out of Barovian, we find out Krevin was just kind of ugly anyway.
Underneath this mask, underneath this curse, is a very handsome man.
Millie will just kind of pat his head as he goes to sleep, like, I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were.
Like, Krevin's just been lying to us. There's been no curse. It just looks like that.
Do you want him to commit? Angel?
All right, so Millie, I need a Constitution check from you, and because you were, it'll still be DC 14. Saving throw. Sorry.
It's 13. 13. Ooh, oh, cool.
13 total.
No, plus 2. 15.
So 15. Okay, yeah, you stay awake. Again, kind of like Dove or Krevin, you're kind of drowsy. But as the sun finally peaks over, you finally like, all right, time to wake everybody up. So you begin poking Dovin in the boils with your daggers.
As per protocol. Just like tiny little poke scars. Wakey, wakey. Shit still sucks.
Yay.
Yeah. Yay. One of those bunions on his foot pops, and you get pus on your.
Just kind of wipe it off on his leg.
Gross. Really, Millie?
Yours.
Don't worry, Dovin. Give me an hour and I can make that into alcohol.
I would drink it.
Millie looks beyond horrified.
Stoney picks up the guitar and absentmindedly starts strumming it, and then he looks down and he looks back up and he's like, I can play it!
Hey, you're not twitching like your hand did.
Yeah, I'm not. I wonder what happened. Ooh, maybe it... Yeah, it did that. And that's how I seamlessly make sure everyone knows he multi-classed into Bard.
Dovin reaches over, grabs guitar, smashes over knee. I'm kidding. That'd be something.
That'd be so messed up.
Dovin wouldn't do that.
Connor's been waiting to use that for so long.
I thought about it the whole time. I was like, him just playing it when Dovin's sleeping, just rolling over, grabbing it, breaking it, and going back to sleep. But I was like, no, Dovin wouldn't do that. Stoney makes him whine, so.
He needs Stoney.
Stoney.
So is there a concern when Dovin just doesn't have whining will snap?
What'd you say?
What was that, Brandon?
There's gonna be some point you just don't have enough wine and you'll snap.
Yeah, just kill the whole team.
Yeah, so I mean, you'll just kill anyone within your path.
Stony is the most indispensable person in the party because he can make wine, he can heal people, and he can deal damage.
How do you think Millie got so fast?
Without wine, you must run from the Dovin.
That's definitely part of it.
So, Stony is going to take an hour, and he's going to put his hands over Dovin's. Do you have a water skin? Or is it?
I have a flask that I stole from those people.
Does it have wine in it still?
No, it's gone.
There's the well over there.
So, Stony's going to use the bucket. He's going to bring up some water. He's going to spend an hour using his transmutation powers to turn the water into wine. And then he's going to give it to Dovin.
A whole bucket full of wine.
I don't think it's ever happened before, but you see a little bit of a tear up in Tovin's eye. He doesn't acknowledge it, doesn't say anything. He just takes it, gives you a solemn look, and chugs it. You have now made an eternal friend. He will be your bodyguard through thick and thin.
The living
Stony just got a message in his inbox that said, "You have tamed a wild Dovin."
This is the second time he's made wine for Dovin.
I'm gonna say, Millie, if you can't step it up. Ooh.
Keeping you alive's not enough, then fuck it. And she'll look a little hurt and just kind of look away. So let's take care of our hill problem then, eh?
Yeah,
Sounds good.
You can play us a tune on the way, merry bardman thing.
yeah, you're right. I can now. And he's going to start strumming on the guitar.
damn right, and I do it again.
And apparently I didn't take proficiency in performance, but that's fine.
I don't think when you made a wizard that you were expecting to become also a bard. So, you know.
Yeah, but when you multi-class into bard, you get to pick a skill. I didn't pick performance. I picked a different one.
Way to be the bard. Makes more sense. Actually, it makes sense to your character, to be honest.
Yeah.
Millie will just kind of stop the song partway through if it's bad.
Do you want me to roll it to see how good the song is, Zach? So that's going to be a dirty 20.
Okay, well, the DC for your first play was about 36. So, I'm just kidding. Yes. Stony plays a surprisingly nice melody. Not that.
He does that with.
It's not nice melody.
He does the Jurassic Park theme on a string instrument.
You can move that.
And then he flawlessly transitions into Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Don't know how he did it, but he did it.
So yeah, if you were wondering whether or not we were stealthy on our way to Yester Hill, I suppose that's the answer.
Oh no.
Sorry, yeah. If Stony is playing a guitar on the way to Yester Hill, you are not quiet. You are not stealthy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's fine. Time to celebrate.
Which is fun for me.
Millie is flying above the building.
I need everyone to roll 4d6s 6 times.
And then do we times that by 20 for damage, or how do you want to do that?
What's your new character?
By the way, we kind of lost Brendan.
Yeah, he'll be back.
Wow.
By the way, it was a joke. Yeah, connectivity is just garbage today.
Yeah.
I think every one of us is.
I couldn't even watch videos on Twitch earlier. It'd run for about 3 seconds and then stop. I was worried that this video is probably going to over-condense, so I guess this one's just for us.
The party became a bar.
Okay, so the trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and Karen's, I'm guessing, piles of black rock. I don't know what CAIRNS means.
It's a burial mound.
Oh, thank you. Cairns are of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above. A single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, and the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog.
You know, I feel like we should test this fog before we go in it. I've had bad experiences in the past. Stoney's gonna like pick up one of the rocks and he's gonna throw it into the fog.
Just watch as the rock flies through and the fog swirls around it. About 5 feet into the fog, it disappears.
Yeah, that just seems like normal fog.
Well, let's go then. Better be ready though.
Stoney's gonna stop his playing and just hold the guitar like one would hold a machine gun, pointing it out in front of him.
Millie will land and transform back into Millie. She can't see the party through the mist. That'd be bad.
So basically, yeah, you walk up and out this hill. There's roads that are like rings. Oh, I can show you. It's kind of, you can see the roads are rings around it. What we're looking at here.
Cool.
So yeah, that's basically what you see is the slowly rising hill as you walk up to it. So as you walk up to the first thing, dirt trails run along two concentric rings of cairns. I don't know how to say that word. That encircle the hillside. Each cairn is about 10 feet high. Is a 10-foot high mound of slimy black rocks.
Stoney's gonna touch the rock.
Stony explodes.
There.
I'm bringing the third character.
Dovin drops to knees and screams at the sky. No!
So Stony, you touch the rocks. You find out that they're slimy. Do you move them at all, or do you do anything with them?
Are we just gonna take a sample?
So you take the first couple stones. You can pick up and put in your bag or whatever. And underneath it, you can see a jawbone, a moldy jawbone.
Oh! This was a grave.
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, a long time ago.
I'm gonna put one of these back of stone to cover.
You're gonna do what?
He's gonna put back one stone.
Okay.
Well, they said at the top of the hill, right?
Hello?
I'm still here. Sorry. Yeah, I hear you.
My entire
Millie, they said at the top of the hill.
Yeah. I think so.
Then I think we just keep heading up.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
We keep heading
Like,
up.
the rocks is covered and stuff.
So atop the hill is a wide ring of black boulders and smaller rocks that collectively form a makeshift wall enclosing a field of dead grass. Lightning strikes the edge of the ring from time to time, illuminating a ghastly 50-foot tall statue made of tightly woven twigs and packed with black earth. The statue resembles a towering cloaked man with fangs.
Huh. I have a feeling that vampire that.
Oh yeah, I've seen him before.
Would you like
What
me
do you
to?
guys do?
Say what now?
We turn this into Burning Man?
Maybe after we do it, we can.
Okay. But where's the guy?
Where's what's going?
There's supposed to be a guy that stole the seed thing. And
Oh, that's fair.
and find him and get the seed back.
I mean, you could walk out there playing your instrument like an idiot and see if he just jumps you.
Yeah, let's do that. Stony walks out.
He's gonna hide.
Goes to the center of the circle, playing his instrument as obnoxiously as he can.
And Millie will hide.
Delvin will attempt to hide, but I don't need to roll because I'm just going to find a really small rock that you can obviously see Delvin behind.
I rolled almost as badly as I could and got a 14.
So, Zach, what would you want me to roll for Stony playing this musical instrument as loudly and as obnoxiously as possible?
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to roll anything, Connor.
Yeah.
What's everyone's stealth check that's trying to hide?
A whopping 14.
Well, Delvin just attempted to hide behind a rock that was clearly smaller than him. So if you want me to roll, I can.
What's Krevin doing?
That depends. Anyone ever wake Krevin up?
No, we just left you back there.
So you guys just left me there.
Oh, you are with us. Locked down. Mostly because you don't.
I'm gonna need so much angel therapy after this.
He doesn't already?
You're not wrong.
So, what is Krevin doing?
I guess Krevin's gonna try to sneak. I think Connor joined everyone, didn't he? What is Millie?
Millie is the only other one.
I critically failed.
Good to know. Okay, only one of you is hiding. Guess which one?
The one who rolled the 4?
It's Dovin. It's clearly Dovin.
Yeah, come on, Millie.
Dovin's sneakiest. You know this. He gets advantage. He just automatically succeeds every time.
That makes sense.
So, where exactly in particular are you going? Do you climb over the rocks? Do you just walk out into the field?
I climb over the rock while I'm going into the field.
Cool. Roll a percentile.
Okay.
1 through 10 is bad.
1 through 10 is bad?
Yep.
It's not bad.
Okay, so just after you climb over the rocks, a bolt of lightning strikes the rock directly behind you.
Oh, that was close.
Then from the forest, you hear a cracking, groaning sound.
Oh.
and you peer back over just soon enough to see a large tree breaking free from the forest and walking towards you.
Oh.
It is at this point, anyone with the passive perception of 14 or higher can hear a low chanting from in the forest.
Hello.
Burn the forest guy. Burn the forest guy.
Or is it the language I don't understand?
That depends. Do you understand Druidic?
No.
Oh, hello, tree. Are you friendly, tree?
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Not a friendly tree.
Got it.
That's a pretty solid 4.
Don't worry, it rolled great.
19.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
No, hold on. You need to talk.
Okay, so 25 to 20. 20 to 15.
Right here. 19.
All right, I got 15.
15 to 10. Cool. 10 to 5.
Yeah, it was a 6. Oh, roll the 2. One lower and I could have rerolled.
Solid 4.
And Stony.
Coming up bad.
Yeah, I'm not last. Every time.
Oh, sorry. I have to open a page to a thing in the book. Like 12 books surrounding me. Okay. So, Krevin. Actually, 2 seconds, Krevin. Armor class. HP. Armor class. Let's double the HP because that's fun. I'm kidding, everyone. Please come back next week.
I mean,
I would.
I can burn trees. As we learned last session.
Crap, I forgot. I lost my page. Where did it go? There. What the fuck was that? All right. So, Kevin, you are first. Let me see. 1 square equals 50 feet.
First.
Where are you hiding at, Krevin?
I critically failed.
I know, but where did you go specifically?
I was gonna hide behind a tree. But now I'm just in open field.
You're in the open field? I'll say you're right about there. So this thing is coming from 50, 100, 150, 250, 350, about 350 feet away.
We can stay 350 feet away.
What are you doing? By the way, just for flavor, Millie, it walked right over you.
Can I attempt to communicate with it? Attempt to communicate with it.
That's okay.
What's that?
That's okay.
Can I attempt to communicate with it? I attempt to communicate with it.
You can attempt.
Are you friend or foe? Are you friend or foe?
Roll charisma check.
$15.
It says nothing.
Oh, crap. I'll say that as a no. I guess I get to take the stance.
What's that?
I take a defensive stance.
Okay. Jerk. Jerk. Oven.
Oh, my bad. I didn't. It kept cutting out when you were saying my name, so I heard Jurgen. I was like, what is he saying? Hey. My bad. What's up?
You see this enormous tree monster walking towards you.
How close is it?
Couldn't get the mute button to work. It's about 350 feet away.
And it walked over Millie.
Step right over her.
Screw it. I'm just going to run at it as close as I can.
So you full dash 60 feet towards it.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you can do. I need to roll a perception check. Nope. Okay, so that thing does nothing. Millie, it's your turn. This huge tree just walked out.
Millie wants to try and sneak towards that chanting in the woods.
Okay, roll another stealth check.
Dope.
Plus a perception check.
Much better on the stealth check this time.
What's the stealth?
26.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
And perception. 11 plus 8 is 19.
Yeah, you beeline for it, and you sneak up on another one of those hippie-looking people.
How far away are they?
All in all, they were only about 30 feet away, so you can make it all the way up to them if you want.
Cool. I'm gonna shank him.
Shank with what specifically?
Fuck. I have so many sharp things. Probably the rapier.
Okay, make your attack roll.
Bigger needle. They're all needles.
And you are stealth up behind them, so you do get advantage.
Don't forget that sneak.
Oh, sweet. 18. 7. So 20.
Yeah, that definitely hits him. Go ahead and roll the damage.
It's not graphic. Plus 1 plus 11 is 19. Oh, plus 4.
19?
Plus 4. 20. I forgot my dex.
19 plus 4?
Yeah, so 23.
Yeah, he very much knows you're there now, Millie.
And then I'll bonus action disengage.
All right. Yeah, He looks very wounded from your single attack, and I cannot stop yawning. I'm sure.
I'm only able to move like 25 feet away though, so it's not like I'm. Real.
Well, you moved your 30 feet up to him.
I only have 25 feet. Oh, so actually, I could. Use it to dash. So never mind.
Well, between that and the reach on your rapier, 5 feet, you still have enough space to actually hit him. If you actually read the rules on attacking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now it's the tree thingy's turn. He's going to move 60 feet towards Jared because Jared's now charging him. Well, Dovin, because Dovin's now charging him.
Are we just going to have 3 rounds?
Basically, yeah.
Awesome.
Isn't Stony
let's see.
less than 100 feet away from him?
Sony's quite a ways away. Sony would also be like 350. Wait, no. Sony would be farther. Sony would be even farther.
Oh, okay.
I just want it to be known the whole time Dovin is running towards the tree. He's yelling sneak attack.
Yeah, all in all, Sony's
I want to say, I totally played it. Ambush strike.
Dovin is the best rogue you've ever seen.
He really is. He really is. He's clearly the only one trained for this kind of work.
Incomparable, really.
Yeah, Stoney's about 500 feet away.
Oh.
I just did the math.
Draven's waiting for death to break him again.
How tall is the tree?
It's a tree.
He's huge. That's all it says.
Okay, then.
Sorry, Siri activated automatically by itself somehow.
That literally happened to my phone too, like 10 minutes ago.
Phones are taking over the world. I keep saying this. So,
is it Stoney's?
Hold up. I was trying to figure out how far Dovin is. From Dovin's about 210 feet from the thing now. But yes, it is now Stoney's turn.
So Stoney's going to be looking at. The tree. Does it look hostile?
I mean, it's charging.
Yeah. So. He's going to.
You wouldn't at the moment, Millie.
Strum his instrument, and a gust of wind would get 10 feet around and fly.
I literally heard every other.
Okay, well, Stoney is going to strum his instrument, and the breeze is going to push back the dead grass within probably 5 feet of him, and he's going to fly up into the air because this instrument gives me a 1 use of fly.
Okay. Which I believe fly increases your move speed up to 50 feet, yes?
Yeah, and I'm going 50 feet
straight up.
Okay. So just... That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's your action move. Yeah. Okay, so that brings us back up to Kraven. Kraven, Dovin has tore off to attack the tree thing.
You said it was chanting?
Be much braver than you. Is your passive perception above 14?
I think it's a 15.
14 or higher?
I think it's a 15.
It is 15? Yeah, you hear the chanting, but it has suddenly abruptly stopped.
Wait, how do you check passive?
Oh, what the hell?
That's the
What's up?
perception.
I believe.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm good. I can. Yeah, I don't have the 14 in the passive perception then. Okay, yeah. So I don't hear it anymore, but I did hear it.
Wait, no.
Yeah, well, screw it. Let's run up and attack through with Dovin. I can dash
You're
80
gonna run
feet. I
through
can dash
Dovin?
80 feet.
What's up?
I'm attacking the tree.
Well, you can't reach it.
Dashing
Not
80
nearly
feet.
close enough.
Dashing 80 feet.
Okay. That puts you 200 feet from it.
Mm-hmm. That was my turn.
In fact, you ran past Dovin.
There's 1 second. Dovin's like, I'm ahead. Then, choo!
Speaking of Dovin, Krevin just ran past you by 10 feet.
So Dovin's not too happy with that. So he's gonna dash, flip Kraven off, and yell at him flank, and then just that's all.
You pass him, and you're 50 feet ahead of him at this point. Makes you 150 feet from the creature. You're getting close.
Yay!
The druid is going to turn around. He's going to cast a spell on Millie. I need to open to this page. Because he's only going to survive 1 frickin' round, so I'm letting him keep moving. This is also a monster manual, not the spellbook. There we go. Went the wrong way. Where'd it go? Millie! You need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 12. 13, sorry, 13.
That's a 9.
Cool. So with a thunderous boom, you take 5 points of damage and you get pushed back 10 feet through the thickets.
Dope.
You're kind of stuck upside down in a bush. Okay, so that makes it your turn, Millie, as you're stuck upside.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, you're stuck upside down.
Gonna leave her over there. Kind of flip down into the thickets and use her bonus action to hide. I'll roll that. That's better. 11 plus 10, 21.
Yep, you suddenly disappear from this guy's line of sight.
Then I'll move around the bush and
Roll your attack.
dirty 20. And I was hidden, right? Not quite as good as last time. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 3 is 13. Plus 6 is... Actually, no, that's exactly as good as last time. Never mind. 24.
So it just sinks straight into his chest, and he kind of stands still for a minute. His body shudders, and then he falls over. And you watch blood slowly pool out of him. But he's lying perfectly still now.
Millie looks at him like she's almost feeling like it was a little anticlimactic. Like, that was. Looks at her bow, looks over at her bloody rapier. Nice. And
Yeah.
that's what you do. That's what you do. She moved. She hid. Millie's done.
That brings us up to the Tree Blight. I'm itching my back. Who dashes yet another 60 feet, which puts it 90 feet away from Dovin. Stony, it's your turn.
So I looked up, and apparently it's 60 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought for sure it was 50, but all right.
Fly is 60. Because it's double as a normal.
So going to fly 60 feet.
You're gonna fly 60 feet forward.
Yes.
Are you gonna dash?
No.
No.
I told you fly gives me move. 60 feet.
Oh, total.
Yeah.
If you dash.
No, not if I dash. If
Can't dash?
My move action.
If I just my move action.
Okie dokie.
So how far?
How far is it from?
Hold on. I moved another 120 and that with that, so that takes us down to 320 feet from Stony.
Neato.
Moved out, I'm going to say 130 feet from Millie.
Let's do a dash then.
Be closer.
Okay, that's another 60 feet.
Yep. And
which takes you down to 260. If I'm doing maths right. Okay. That's Tony. Kraven. Kevin. Brandon. You are muted.
Lagging, sorry. What am I doing? Attacking this. Oh no, I gotta run the front. No, I gotta run the flank it. I'm gonna flank it.
You're doing what?
I'm flanking the tree.
So you're like moving out. It's still, hold on, 100. It's still 140 feet from you.
Yes, I'm going the other side. I'm gonna attack from the side while Dovin takes for the front.
Okay, so you're making your move to the left or right.
Yep.
Are you
I'm
trying to full dash?
I'm going to full 80.
What's up?
Right, full 80.
Okay. So because you moved at an angle, I'm going to say you're about 70 feet away from it at this point. Okay, which takes us to Dovin. Dovin has 90 feet from you. Kraven's began moving off to the right, to the side of you.
Okay, and that the tree can move. Is it 60 feet?
Yeah, each round it's been moving 60 feet.
60 feet. So I'm only going to move 25, and I'm going to intimidate it if I can.
You can roll intimidation.
Attempt.
That Monty Python. Justice Christ.
So I got a 19.
you give it momentary pause, and it stops running.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Hold on, I got to math again. 65 feet from it.
So yeah, it should be just out of this reach.
Just out of this reach. Hopefully.
Better hope. Maybe it's only been moving half speed. You don't know.
I know. Been messing with me this whole time.
Millie, it's your turn. Again.
Gonna go. Pick up my rapier. Kind of marking my head where this rushing back towards the end.
You're rushing back towards the tree thing?
Yeah, towards the others.
Okay. So how far do you move?
My way is
What's up?
How far out of my way is my rapier?
I just assumed you had taken your rapier with you, but it's only like it'd only be like 10 feet away from you.
65 feet then.
65?
With my bonus action dash.
So that's...
You said I was like 130.
Yeah, it should be 60 or is it 65? Okay.
Yep. When exactly? Because I'm a halfling.
65. Okay. That's right. I keep forgetting you only have 25 feet of movement. The tree blade on its turn is going to make a wisdom check. It's going to fail a wisdom check, and it's going to stand its ground, staring straight at Delvin. Stony, your turn. You're still about 120 feet, or 260 feet from it.
Tony is going
to
get in the air. He is now 80 feet away. No.
No.
100.
140.
100.
Oh.
You were 100 or 260 last round.
Gotcha.
Another 120 put you at 140. I'm keeping track. I can show you, but I don't want to show you because I have notes on that page. Okay. I know this is a whole lot of nothing going on, but this is the part where it starts getting interesting. Krevin, your turn. You are 70 feet from it.
Okay.
You can use it.
Increase my
bonus action. Don't forget that.
What'd you say?
Remember, you can use a key point to bonus action dash.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing.
You can make most of it a jump if you want to, because it's called Step of the Wind, and it gives you like a 20-foot jump.
I'd say the last 20 feet, can I just jump and use the extra momentum to cause extra damage with my fist? And just impact kill.
Literally running on the air.
That's what I'm asking Zach.
All right, so what exactly are you trying to do here?
I'm using one key point to get a bonus dash. That would get my attack action still. The last 20 feet, I want to jump with all that momentum and make my fist impact into the tree. Would that cause extra damage? With all that force behind it.
It would not cause extra damage, but you get an A for effort.
And remember, you have extra.
Doing the bonus action will put you right on top of it, and then you still have an action.
24 hit.
Negative.
22 hit.
The bark is too thick. Dirty.
You serious?
Yeah, you hit.
serious.
You hit.
And now keep going for the third.
No, you use your bonus action already.
Yeah, you already used your bonus action. You can't.
I can't.
You're level 5. You're level 5.
No, he already did 2. He was
Oh.
And remember,
Our level 5.
Remember, martial arts dice.
Level 5, guys. I can't send an extra 2 point.
So if I'm getting this right, you can make your attack, but because you've already used your bonus action, and you cannot use your second attack.
You can use a second attack. Use its extra attack. You can't use a third attack.
Okay, so you can roll for your first 2 attacks. You already rolled your first attack. You can roll your second attack and then roll damage.
Oh yeah. 3 plus 2 is 5. Quarterstaff, that's 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 5 is 13 damage.
Did you roll your second attack?
Yeah, that's what the 23 was. Remember?
13 damage?
Yeah.
It
That's good.
It laughed.
Yes, it laughs at you.
Like,
Dovin, it's your turn.
I guess I'll dash and get as close as I can to be flanking with Kreven. And I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, because dash takes your
Bonus, yeah, and
Everything.
Yeah, but you were 5 feet away from it.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping he would come to me so I didn't get hit, but I'll take it.
Kreven, it's your turn. Or not Kreven, Millie, it's your turn.
So I'm 65 feet away. And Kreven's right on it.
Kreven's on it and Dovin's on it.
Millie has become a turret.
Okay.
12 plus
12 plus what?
7, 19.
That hit.
19 total this time.
And total damage?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm bringing out the calculator because I'm not sitting here doing math. Because this is a big number. All right, it's finally the tree's turn. Okay. Its first 2 attacks will be on... Let's go with Kreven. Kreven does a 14 hit you? Or sorry, yeah, 14 hit you?
yes.
Does? Okay.
Does it
Second.
factoring in the +1?
Yeah,
What?
just so everyone knows, you all have a +1 to your AC after getting the beacon lit.
No, it does not hit me. No, it does not hit me then. Thanks.
Okay. But the second one is 11, so 20, dirty 20. So that'll hit you.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool, that's cool. Okay. So that's going to be 12, 18 points of bludgeoning damage on you.
We just say it didn't happen.
Its next 2 attacks will be on Dovin. Dovin, does a 22 get you?
Yeah.
How about a 17?
I have 17.
I have 17.
So yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's 18, 20 plus 12 is 32, 6. 28 points of bludgeoning damage altogether. Or 38 points of bludgeoning damage altogether, sorry.
Whew, okay.
Whew, okay.
And additionally, it's going to do, as a bonus action, it's going to try to bite Krevin. Oh, that was so close to being a natural 18. So that's a 14 again. Which does not hit Krevin. Okay, that was fun.
Stony time.
Stony time.
Stony time!
So Stony's going to move another 60 feet closer.
Another 60 feet closer.
So that'll take you down to, hold on,
80 feet.
80 feet.
And then he's going
And then he's
switch
going
his gauntlet
to
to the
switch his
fire
gauntlet
nozzle.
to the fire nozzle.
Mm-hmm.
Spin the circle around
Spin the circle around
the
the
palm.
stone, the palm.
And he's going to press 3
And
buttons.
he's going to press 3 buttons,
Point 3 fingers at the
point
tree.
3 fingers at the tree,
And he's going to fire off Scorching
and
Ray.
he's going to fire off Scorching Ray.
All right. Roll for your hits.
Okay, so not one on the first
So,
one.
not one on the first one,
Not one.
A nat 1.
a nat 1.
Okay, your gauntlet explodes.
One.
I'm kidding.
Well, I
Keep going.
guess Stony only has one.
Well, I
hand
guess Stony only has one hand now.
now.
What's your
12.
second roll?
12.
That does not hit.
And a dirty 20.
And a dirty 20.
That one will hit.
And that's going to be
And that's going to be
7
7 fire damage.
That's adorable. Also, because you rolled a natural 1, I need you to roll percentile die, Stony. Anything below 50 is bad.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, look at that, 58.
Hey, look at that, 58.
Okay, never mind. You cause a big black mark in the grass, in the dry grasses below it.
Oh.
Oh.
We almost had a repeat of the
We almost had a
winery.
repeat of the winery.
Okay, Krevin, it's your turn.
Fist!
Yes.
Does 18 hit?
Does 18 hit?
Yep.
Key point.
Key point.
Okay, so does a 15
So
and
does a 15 and
Oh, 15 and a what?
18.
18.
They both hit.
Okay, so that's all 3.
Okay, so that's all
Remember,
3.
you can bonus
Remember,
action
you
hit
can
it.
bonus action hit it.
That's what I did.
That's what I did.
At this point,
You spend the
you do 4 total attacks now.
total attacks now.
I know.
I know.
And then the last one's a dirty 20.
And the last one's a dirty 20.
I mean, natural 20.
I mean, natural 20.
No, you said dirty 20. That's fine. You know how to do damage. Go ahead, roll up the damage.
Okay. 4.
Uh-oh.
4.
Sounds like an unhappy Sterling.
That's a 3. That's 5.
That's 5.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that 20.
And that's 20.
3. 10.
And
25 damage.
25 damage.
Nice. That one actually injured it. Oops.
Who's laughing now, tree?
Now, tree.
All right, Halfling Turret, it is your turn.
What about Dovin?
What about Dovin?
You're right, it's Dovin's turn first.
Good, because I've been
But what
waiting
about
for
Drennis?
this.
I've been waiting for this.
Attack with your +2 great sword.
Yeah, so I'm going to swing at him twice. And I'm at advantage, right?
Yeah.
So that's a nat 20. Wow.
nat 20. Wow.
I got a 20 and a 19. So both of them were nat. But
Yep. Both of them count as nat 20s for you.
okay, and then I'm going to
action
surge and swing at him 2 more times.
All right. Yeah. Just hit him however many times you feel like, I guess.
I will.
3 more afterwards, maybe.
Take a couple levels in monk so you can spend a key point and
So-
attack him again.
21.
for that one.
That'll hit.
Ooh, this one's going to miss.
But
14 for the fourth one.
Yeah, that one misses. So
Okay.
you got 2 nat 20s. So that's max damage for the first 2, plus your die rolls. Plus
And then
your
I
last
get
hit.
another die
another die
for my savage attacks.
Because he's an orc.
So I'm going to need help here. We're going to do one attack at a time.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. This is going to be 3d10 or 8. Or a d12.
3d6.
Don't know.
It's a great sword, which is 2d6, right?
3d6.
Yes, it is.
6d6 plus 6d6 plus 2d6.
Well, it's the maximum of what 60 or maximum of what 4d6 would be, which would be 24.
Okay, so it's 8.
Plus actually roll 6d6 plus your modifiers. So I'm gonna take that 24 right off the top.
Oh yeah, from the
Yep. And then just roll 6d6 plus your modifiers.
Okay, now math.
A hell of a hit. It's a good round for Dovin. Enjoy it.
He needed it.
And you said you already added the 24?
Yeah, I already added the 24.
Okay, so that's 37 added on top of that.
37 added on top of that.
So what's that? That'd be
61.
Holy hell.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to do my second wind.
I thought action surge was your bonus action.
Nah, action surge just gives you an extra action.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do your thing then, Dovin. Just
And that's
do whatever
all
you feel
for
like, I
Dovin.
guess.
That's all for Dovin.
Dovin's going to just scream at him and say, finally,
Now it's,
take
the,
it.
Finally, take it.
now it's the halfling turret. You did add the +2 as well for every attack, yes?
Yeah.
For the damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. Now it's the halfling
I
turret.
made sure I did it right.
I made sure I did it right.
That's significant. That was significant.
8 plus 7.
15.
How much? 15?
Yeah.
That'll do.
Dope.
Advantage because it is in combat with 2 of your allies.
Yeah, no, that one was worse.
But you do get your sneak attack damage.
Oh, cool. That was really consistent. 15 plus 1 is 16. 20.
20 damage. There are pieces of this tree just completely falling off of it. Large shards of bark keep falling all over the place. This thing is about 20 feet tall. Oh, no, it's 30 feet tall. Sorry, I just found it.
I'd be really depressed if I missed it.
Now, it is its turn. And again, 2 hits on Krevin. That's a fucking 14 again. Oh, that one's a little better. 16 hits you. Yes, Krevin? Ooh. That's 16 points of bludgeoning damage. Krevin. Is he there? Hear me? Got it? Cool. Let's just see how this goes. Roll to hit Dovin. Dovin, does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. Let's try that again. How about a dirty 20?
Yeah.
So that's for 7, 8, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you still up?
Yeah.
Bonus action, bite, Dovin.
Oh, that's rude.
A total of 19.
Yeah, that'll hit me. Or is that the total damage?
No. That was the total hit. So I got
Okay, so it's up.
8. 15. 19. That's 25 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that would do it. So
Relentless endurance.
So I'm at 1.
Okay.
That's it's fine. I did 61 points of damage. I did my part.
I'm having fun. You did damn near half of its health, by the way.
Yay.
All right.
It's time to make some charcoal.
Yeah, Stoney, it's your turn.
So he's going to do the same thing he did last turn, except he's going to press 4 buttons.
Ooh. Higher level attack, huh?
Yes, it's still going to be Scorching Ray, but with a 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, there you go. I'm fairly surprised you did not take Fireball, but that's okay. Oh, you can.
I can't.
Yeah, you're not a level 5 wizard. That's okay.
So that's a 26 to hit.
So that's a 26 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
That is a 16 to hit on the second.
16 to hit on the second.
That'll hit.
That is a 18 to hit on the third.
18 to hit on the third.
That'll hit.
Ooh, this one might not. 12.
This one might not. 12.
No, that one doesn't hit.
All right, cool. So that's 6d6
So that's
of fire.
6d6 of fire.
No, not 6.
No, not 6.
Wait, yes, 6.
Yes, 6.
Because each
6d6
team that hits
of fire?
is 2.
Because each team that hits is 2.
So describe how your fire obliterates this tree blight.
So, as
So,
Tony points
Ed Force
the
Tony points the 4
beams at the tree, the tree that hit it, one blows off of its arms, another blows out its base, and the third blocks off the top the head would be.
Okay.
And the fourth
As the
somewhere
tree
in the grass.
somewhere in the grass.
Okay. As the tree topples over, I need Krevin and Dovin to both make a dexterity check DC 14. It's a big tree.
Don't worry, guys. I can
Dexterity
see
saving
it.
throw.
Delvin got 12.
Don't do it. What'd you get, Krevin?
16 on the die.
Was it a
Okay.
check or a save?
It was a save.
Jared, aren't. Never mind.
So it falls over on Jarrett. I would say it was going to do a D8 bludgeoning damage, but you only have 1 HP left, so it knocks Dovin unconscious.
You know, Dovin accepts it with a smile.
All right. Just finger in the air and take it.
Yep.
You know, I had a dragon attack me
Try
once.
to
and I
dodge
did the
it.
same thing. A certain pink dragon. So yeah, Dovin's unconscious.
Uh,
Damn it.
at Stoney's first opportunity, he's gonna point the guitar at Dovin, and he's gonna strum it lightly, and a small beam of green energy is gonna shoot towards him as he casts Healing Word.
Abracadabra. Right?
Dovin, regain 5 hit
Abracadabra.
points.
Regain 5 hit points.
Yay.
Millie's gonna go look at the dead.
Millie's gonna what?
Millie's gonna go see if the dead hippie.
You're gonna go see the dead hippie. Okay. When you get back to the hippie, I need you to roll an investigation check. DC 15. This thing's getting away.
14 plus 3.
Okay. So you get to it, and you're searching, and you feel a lump like at his stomach, and you keep pulling back the cloth, and you don't see anything, but you do see like a light green under the skin, like a glow.
Yeah, I poke it out.
You're gonna poke it out.
Just silver knife, just kind of.
Is it more frogs?
More fucked up.
All right. hold on.
Strahd pops out of the guy's body.
Millie has a sex change. That's what happens to you, Millie.
Millie, your perspective changes. Suddenly you feel like you're about 6 foot tall. You look down at your hands and they're a grayish, greenish color. Dovin, suddenly you feel like you might be really, really short. I'm kidding. None of that happens, but that would be hilarious.
Dovin would freak.
I'm so small and weak.
Well, congratulations.
Congratulations, on your character upgrade.
And also, he'd probably jump on Millie and kill her.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so we skip all this stuff, actually.
Neat.
And none of you are a druid, ranger, or barbarian, so I skipped that part. Okay. So is there any
flashbacks to
Flashbacks to character creation.
So do any of you want what do you want to do anything else while you're here?
What's that?
Actually, it's 8:30, which is about 2 hours from when we started. So we're gonna actually cut it off here. We'll pick up.
You're muted.
Muted.
See you guys.
It's 8. I said it's 8:30.
What was the shiny thing?
The shiny thing was the stone that you're looking for. It was the gem.
Okay.
All right, we lost Brandon. I don't know if he left or.
He left.
He left.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Said bye, guys.
But I was gonna say it's about time to call it. So this has been session 19. It's titled "Story of the Barovian Druids," which I guess is still fairly appropriate. Why not? Which has been exciting. So tune in, hopefully next week, if we can manage it, for a very special mile marker, session 20.
Stoney's gonna fly down and put a piece
of the tree in his coat.
Good to know.
We still have to burn down that statue.
All right. Till next time. Bye-bye.